Hello Minecrafters, this is Binary Guy 10. We're playing some Feed the Beast today, and it's raining again. How about that? Alright, so what I'm going to do today is pulverize a little bit of obsidian. So you see when I go obsidian pulverized, you turn one piece into dust. Walk over here to the induction smelter, and we're going to drop that in with some lead. Any idea what that's going to give us? Doodly-dee! Glass. Cool. Now, for what I'm building today, we wouldn't have to have hardened glass, but I kind of like the way it looks, so we're going to cook up some of that. While that's cooking, I want to show you what I've been working on right over here. Here we go. Oops. Soul shard. It's a tier 5 soul shard for a blaze. So what that means is I've killed 1024 blazes. Or I actually use this sword, which has the Soul Stealer 4 enchant on it. This is a Awhile sword, which is part of the Soul Shards mod. And it has a Soul Stealer enchant that can only be put onto this one sword. And that means that every time I kill a blaze, since it's Soul Stealer 4, it adds an extra 4 kills to the one I already did. So that really means I only killed about 200 or so blazes, which is still quite a lot. Anyway, it's fully charged, which means I can insert that into a iron cage and make a blaze spawner. And it's going to be a lot better than one that you would just find in the nether. One of the reasons is I can put it here in the overworld. Alright, so let's see. We've got our hardened glass. Grab that. Okay. So let's just head on over to... Whoa! Creeper! Oh. Hey there. So yeah, I was working down in my tunnel under there by the big biomass tank, and Jay Holland came sneaking around the corner wearing this mask and just about scared the crap out of me. But he had one for me too, so I put it up on the wall. Alright, so where shall we put this new blaze spawner? Oh, how about right here? This looks like a good place for a spawner. Works for me. Alright, so this is some of the Zycraft blocks. You can put them together and make all different kinds of blocks. So you can make like the bricks on the floor there, or the ceiling. You can make these cool plates. And there's another couple kinds of block you can make as well. So what I've done, I just set up some water streams. So water streams should kill the blazes off. I have hardened glass around all these others, so let's put the last few pieces in. Leave myself a way out. Alright, so this shard... Oh, before I do that, I brought a transposer. Transposer is part of red power, and I'm going to put that right here. So what this can do is it can pick up items and deposit them into a chest below. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Whoop. So I fell through it. Alright, so once... Oops, I lost the exit. Here it is. Alright, so let's insert the soul shard. So this is going to be... I have a lever on top of that block, so that should be able to apply the redstone. Now you can turn it on and off with redstone. Oh, wow. Yep, let's turn it off for now. That should power it down so it can't spawn anymore. Oh no. They're gonna set everything on fire. Okay. That was fun. Okay. Did they set anything on fire? I would really rather not burn down my whole house. Oh, I saw that lava tank and I'm like, oh no, there's... Okay. Okay, well that was fun. That was lots of fun. Alright, let's make sure that when they die in the water that they drop blaze rods. Because it would be kind of silly if they didn't. Alright, so yeah, they are dropping blaze rods. And you do know that blazes will die in water, so I don't have to do anything extra to kill them. Just the fact that they spawn and land in water means that they'll start dying. Alright, so all those things got pushed over there to the transposer, and it spits them out down here, which by itself isn't very useful. We need some way of holding those items. So what I'm going to make is a barrel. The creeper head, it gets me every time I come around the corner. Every time. Okay, so a barrel is part of the factorization mod. To do that, we need... Oops, there we go. We need some half slabs. So I'm going to make a half slab there. And then we just put logs around it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a barrel. And it can hold 64 stacks of any given item. So our given item today is going to be blaze rods. That's cool. I like that. It looks really cool at night too because the red kind of glows. I don't think it actually puts off any light, but it shows up really cool at night. Alright, so this is some pneumatic tube. It's part of red power 2. You take brass and glass, makes a pneumatic tube, and then the brass you just get from putting together bronze. Bronze comes from copper and tin. Alright, so see that little hole? That's where the items are going to come out. And we're just going to put this pipe on right down through here. One more right there. We're going to cover this up. Put my barrel right there. Tell you what, let me turn it on. I'll go upstairs and flip that lever. And they should start spawning like crazy again. Yep, here they come. Oh wow. That is ridiculous. Now since it is a level 5 spawner, they will spawn regardless of light level. They do not have to be in the nether. And they'll spawn probably an average of 6 or so every 2 to 4 seconds. Alright, so let's see what we're doing down here. Alright, see those items are getting put into the tube and pumped right down through here. Alright, awesome. That looks really cool. And put this block back here. So now we can't see all the piping. All we have here is just a barrel. If we walk up to the barrel and just click on it, it'll spit out a stack at a time. And if we want to put items back into it, we can just right click and they'll go back into the barrel. And again, because it is level 5, I don't even have to be close to it. I can be standing anywhere in loaded chunk and they will continue spawning. See, they're spawning when I'm well away from the spawner. Alright, very nice. That is really awesome. Now, if only I could get it to give out a bunch of experience too, that'd be perfect. Alright. Very cool. Hey there, blazes. I would not like to be in there right now. Alright, so what would these blaze rods be for? I possibly want with them. Well, I've started playing around with Ender Chest a little bit. Let me show you one of the setups I have. And I have that to fill up this tank. Oops. So this tank right now has about 1,500 buckets of lava in it, which is good because I have 16 geothermal generators and I have lava pipes running around behind them to keep them full whenever I need it. So if I were to take the jetpack and drop it in here, you can see that they come on, and it doesn't even need all of them. It only takes 3 just because the jetpack doesn't use that much energy. And then when it's done, it turns off. So that works out very nice. I also use the lava for these engines over here, which keeps these charged up, which they're off right now. Eventually I'm going to put a switch on, and that way they'll automatically come on whenever these run out of energy. But for now, they just work off this switch. So turn them on and off. And I'm going to leave them off right now. I still have plenty of energy left, so we're good. To keep that full, I have an ender chest and a liquid transposer setup down here. And this right here is a filter, which is kind of like the transposer I used in the blaze trap, but it will only pull out a specific item. So I told it right here, only pull out lava containers that are full of lava. So right now, there's none of them in there, so it's not pulling anything out. Okay, so this by itself isn't going to do a whole lot. Oh, also on the back, I have it where it spits out the empty containers, puts them back into the ender chest. So that'll keep going. Well, on this side. Alright, so on the other side, I need to set up something to fill up the lava containers and put them into the ender chest. Tell you what, I'm going to do a little bit of playing. I'm going to find a good place to get this set up, and we'll be right back with a lava gathering area. Very technical name for it, I know. Alright, be right back. Okay, so I think I know where I want to go get the lava. One thing I want to do first is to set up a linking book. So with the Mistcraft mod, if I have a book, I can just pop that book in my inventory or my crafting table and create a linking book. And that book will bring me right here to this exact spot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the nether, because there's lots of lava in the nether. So that's going to be a really good place to set up the lava pump. So we can pull the lava out of the nether, teleport it through the ender chests into the basement, pump it up here into this huge tank. Alright, so I also want to make a stand. Let me see. And I'm just going to pull out my minium stone. If you hover over the minium stone, press C. You can use a full-size crafting table. There we go. 2 book stands. So I'm going to set up one of them. Let's just say we'll just put it right here. I don't have that book yet, but we're getting ready to go to the nether, and we'll find out where to put it. So let's see, I turned off the blazes just now, and there are almost 5 stacks of blaze rods in there. So if anyone on the server, if you're watching this and you need blaze rods, I have plenty. Alright, so here we are in the nether. Let me show you real quick. This is the blaze spawner that I set up to get those blaze rods from. There's a blaze spawner up there. I just built this little wall. The blazes spawn, run down over here, and I can just go back and forth and kill them off. You can hear them spawning already. Anyway, I found a really big lava lake, so let me just head over there. Oh, I'm getting... wait. I thought I was hungry, but I wasn't hungry. It's a really cool nether fortress. It's all over the place. They're a lot easier to check out when you can fly over the top of them. So jetpacks are a good addition to the game. I really like those. Alright, so this is where we're going to set up our pump. Now with the pump, it's better to start out somewhere out in the middle of it, so I just want to build a little area up here on top of this little overhang, and that's going to be our setup. Come on. See ya. Whoop. Goodbye. I know, I'm an awful person. Alright. Clear out a nice little spot. I'm going to do that with some cobblestone so the gas can't blow it up. Just going to put some here. And you notice it's set to resupply mode. So you have 20 cobblestone right there right now. Immediately 64. And you can change the modes if you, I believe, hold shift over and right click. It'll change different modes. We're going to leave it in that one for now. Oh, fire bats. Come on. Those are annoying little buggers. I do not care for those guys so much. Okay. This is a good spot. Let me build out a little platform so that I have enough room to work in. We will be right back as soon as I get a nice little area set up. Okay guys, so we're back. I built this lovely little box here that we're going to set up our equipment in. Now it's really lovely because gas can't shoot through it. Perfect. Alright, so one of the first things I need to do is place down the inner chest just so I can have access to all my stuff for building this setup. So it's probably not going to stay there, but it is going to give us the ability to get to what we need. So we need the filter, the transposer, liquid pipes. Alright, so I'm going to place the pump right here. So it's going to start lowering down this pumping arm. Let me show you what that looks like real quick. See that? Nope, yep, there's a ghast. Haha. So you saw that arm coming down, that's what it's going to pump from. So that's going to drop all the way down to the lava level. Nice little front step. Alright, something else I want to do really quick is set up a link back to my basement. Or rather, a link to here. So, if I take my book out, create a linking book, and that's going to link, see it says to the nether. Okay, and I had a stand right here. Yeah, so I'm going to put the stand in that corner. Here's the linking book to the overworld. Alright, so I'm back in my basement, and here we go. Here's the linking book to the nether. That'll take me right back. Something I need to grab really quick. I'm just going to grab one of these redstone energy cells. And we'll use that to power it for now, until we can set up a more permanent way of powering everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set up this energy cell right here. Gives the room a little bit of light. And we can put our transposer right beside that. So you see this is now going to be powering. See it's taking a little bit of energy. The energy is filling up the buffer on the transposer. Alright, so first thing we need to do is get the lava coming from the pump into the transposer. This is just a little bit of waterproof pipe. See what comes in the yellow side. Now what this does, this is saying, alright, this is where the lava is going to come in. So we need to change it to a blue on the top. So you see there's a blue on the top. Alright, so also we're going to have a blue on the back, which is what we need right there. And a red is where they're going to come out. We actually need to swap those around. So we want blue here and a red on the back. That means we're going to put our transposer here. Okay, so now it's going to take items out of whatever's sitting here, which is going to be the ender chest. Let me go ahead and move that over. Ender chest. Alright, so now in this ender chest, we're going to take an empty cell and teach the filter that all it needs to take is empty cells out of it. So it's going to take them out and put them into the liquid transposer every time it gets a redstone tick. Now to supply that redstone tick, I have a timer. And I'm just going to go ahead and set that up right now. I'm going to set it on a 2-second, that's what it is. So you'll notice every 2 seconds... Nope, I did have that set up right before. There we go. So every 2 seconds it's going to put an aluminum can into the side. So this is a blue input on this side, and the output's going to be on the back. Now to do the output, all we need to do is put a wooden pipe coming out, and I'm going to put a sandstone pipe so that it does not connect, and then just a regular cobblestone pipe to go back into the ender chest. Now to get this going, all we need is a redstone engine. Set that there. Put a lever on it. We're good to go. Alright, we're getting our first bits of lava. Dump it into the transposer. You see it filling up right there. As soon as that gets to 100 or 1000, it'll fill up a tank. And now it's going to take that, pull it out, and here it comes, and it's going to put that into the ender chest. It should be right here. Now, back at the base, I can take those out. Right now the base is not loaded, so nothing's happening there. Eventually it will be though. I'll also need to put a chunk loader here, but that will probably be for another episode. Actually, tell you what, let's do it. I want to see this working. Alright, so you see we put a few cans. Let's run over here to this system, and you can see it's pumping out lava now. So it's pulling those cans out. Actually, already pulled them all out. There's only about 4 in there, so it's putting it in here, pumping it straight up, and that pipe is going into the lava tank. You can see it's filling up right there. There we go. Alright, so to do a chunk loader, I think, let me see. Here we go, chunk loader. An enchantment table surrounded by gold with an ender pearl. Alright, we need a couple books. To get a couple, I'm gonna run and steal a couple of Tony's books from Haven. Hope you don't mind, Tony. So that's the area that he's been working in. To get there, you just go through this book, and there's all kinds of stuff going on here. There's bees and cows over yonder. He's got a big bunch of quarries going over yonder. Yep, yonder. I'm country. I'm just gonna grab 2 of these because I need to make 2 enchantment tables. Alright, so we'll go back to my place, Binary Hills. It's a nice descriptive name, right? Okay. Let me grab, I'll need 4 diamonds for 2 tables. Obsidian, a book. Alright, I think we have everything. Put my diamonds. Obsidian, 2 books. 2 enchantment tables. Oh, I got an achievement, the Enchanter. I'm so enchanted. Alright, grab some gold. Oh, and an ender pearl. Do I have ender pearls? I don't have any ender pearls. For some people that might be a problem. For me, we can deal with that. Okay, what does obsidian have to do with ender pearls? Alright, well, using equivalent exchange, I can take this obsidian, make iron. Oops, do not have enough. Let me make some more. Make some iron, turn that iron into an ender pearl. Alright, so that's the way you can make ender pearls out of logs. I'm just going to grab a couple more pieces of iron because I have plenty. I just wanted to show you that. Four pieces of iron, 1 medium stone. Alright, now we have our ender pearls. Put those up here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And enchantment tables. 2 chunk loaders. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Where should I put that? Can I put it near the wall right there? Uh-huh. Does it need anything? Show lasers. Lasers are cool. What do these lasers look like? Oh, nice. Alright, so it circles around our tree farm there, so that'll stay loaded. Oop, we have a baby in the room. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. The baby is now lying in his vibrating chair and drifting off to sleep. Okay, so this area is now chunk loaded. Let's run back over there to the nether via our handy linking book. But first, a snack. Okay. To the nether. So we place down a chunk loader here as well. Gonna put it in this corner over here. And we don't... No, that's fine. So if we show lasers here, we can see that that's going to be encompassing all that we need. Oh, gassed. Where are you? I don't have no jetpack to fight you right now. Okay, we're going back inside. We're obviously not wanted here. Obviously. Okay. So let's see what we're doing. Let's turn those lasers off. Alright, so here, see the lava's coming around, getting put into the chest, and it's getting taken out of the chest. Very nice, very nice. Oops. So it goes into there, and the other side pulls it right out immediately. Let's go back to the overworld. And this should still be running because the nether is now chunk loaded. So watch here, they're going to show up. Right there. Barely for half a second. There, and it's out. Alright, so that's going to keep this full. It's just super awesome. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Well, that's a good accomplishment for an episode. Let's go upstairs real quick and take a look at the lava tank. See it filling up. When that finally fills up, whew, it's going to be crazy. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. We now have a good lava source. Been needing one of those for a while. Alright, well, have a good one.